Empower K-12 named 14 DC schools Bold Performance Schools in 2022. Bold Performance Schools serve a high population of priority students with significantly better academic outcomes than schools that serve similar student populations. Here's what the students, teachers, and leaders at Center City at Congress Heights, a pre-K 3 through 8th grade school in Ward 8, had to share about their work.
My name is Naya White, and I am the principal of the Congress Heights campus of Center City Public Charter Schools. The community for Center City Congress Heights is one based on family. All of our students, all of our parents, all of our staff members, we really do operate and function like a family. We look out for each other. Our parents know that we will do and go beyond normal expectations to make sure that the children are safe. And that they are well educated and that they at least show growth at minimum. What makes the school really successful is I have to always start first with the staff. Without them, there's no me, there's no us. They've been here, the majority of the staff have been here for like 7, 8, 9, 10 years. So we are a real true family. We know each other's kids. The majority of the staff members have their kids enrolled in the school because of that trust and belief. Priorities that we have as a leadership team this year is one, making sure that we maintain a good joy factor for folks, that we still can continue to play hard from working hard. Two, making sure that we continue with the practice of utilizing data and making sure that we read it to explain where we need to go, how we need to get there, and any of the vehicles and strategies or skills we need to bring with us. We come to work every day and we work really hard by the students. We make sure that we are as planned as possible, that we've tried to scaffold and modify assignments for folks who I call struggle bunnies, to make sure that they can still access the same information, not water it down, but with your different access point. We also make sure that we are utilizing each other and getting feedback. I call it being a desk jockey. That's one thing that I am not. I can't sit in my office on a regular basis all day and send emails and not know what's happening in the classroom, so I'm around. I will teach a class, I will teach a small group. I'll have my own intervention groups, and if I go into a classroom to see what's going on, if I see in that moment that a question can be asked a different way or we can showcase a different strategy, the staff here knows that I'll just raise my hand, wait for them to call on me, and then that's them giving me the green light that I can go ahead and show them what I'm thinking in the moment. I don't have to wait until after the lesson's done to say, well, we missed that opportunity. Let's just capitalize on the opportunities that we have when we have them so that we can continue to move things forward. I'm a bit obsessive. And it's okay, but I am not foreign to having anchor charts all over the place. Color this, circle that, box that in so that I can see this is what we're actually working with and what it means or what it doesn't mean. And I bring that to the table with all of our teachers on a weekly basis. Our PLC meetings can get really interesting in terms of, did you see what so-and-so did and did not do? Let's walk back and figure out where that misconception was. Why did they say this? Let's go back through their work pieces. Folks will send me work samples from the students where they are proving their answers. And I go through all of those work samples and see, okay, so 80% of the class got this correct because they understood the full structure and concept of this skill. Or 80% didn't because they all missed this one particular piece. So this is where we need to go back and do the reteaching or make sure that they understand that when you get to this particular step, this is what you have to do to move forward and move forward appropriately. A lot of folks might say that they do not have the time for that, but you make time for what's important to you. Joy is number one on that list because teaching is hard. And I would be foolish to think that I do not sometimes, with my own charms, make it harder. Whether it is hassling somebody with, we got to get here on time, we got to get these report cards done, we have to get your attendance in, we have to do all of these 30 million things with this short window of time. It can be a lot. And I know that the joy factor is needed so that we can shake some of that a lotness off and be okay with, it was a decent day at work. She got on my nerves. but we were able to work some things out, and I saw her fall on the floor laughing at whatever happened today, so she's okay. They still see the human beyond the robot in me, and vice versa.
My name is Christopher Burton. I'm a co-teacher here for second grade at Center City Congress Heights. And I also used to attend here. I graduated and went to McKinley Tech and graduated from H.B. Wilson. Everybody here is a family. Like, even if the student isn't in your class, everybody's still trying their best to teach from pre-K3 all the way to 8th grade. It doesn't matter what grade they teach. If they see something wrong, they're gonna address it. If they can help, they're gonna help. So everybody here is really family. Always pushing character, excellence, and service. That's a really big part of what we do here. We make sure everybody is respecting themselves and others, and make sure everybody know the expectation when they step into this building.
And then 3 is making sure that we can keep and maintain, because we can always continue to build, but the building for the students and the staff goes better if folks are still here. So the overall retention of our families and the overall retention of our staff still.
As a first year teacher, they've all been very supportive of it, because I used to go here, and most of them were here when I did attend this school. So it hasn't been very much judgment, but just constructive criticism on what to do and how to do it. Miss White was my principal when I attended here. She was tough on me when I went to school here, and she's still tough on me now, but it's more, I believe in you, and I know that you can do great things, so I'm gonna give you an opportunity and keep pushing you.
Hi, my name is Shayla Turan. I go to Center City Congress Heights, and I'm in the 8th grade. Ms. White, she's hard on us, but she's hard with love. So she's hard on you when she was extra attention to you. She's like, what'd you do? I heard you do this. And you're like, well, yeah, I did that. And it's like, oh, she was paying attention. She was really paying attention. She'll make sure that you're okay. You can always talk to her if you need something.
I hope and dream for the students that they are able to build on and maintain their overall joy and happiness, and that they win. I really want them to win at all costs and in all opportunities. They don't see much winning, I would say. They don't hear about much. And we want them to be able to turn and run that table for themselves. So I want them to be able to make the choice of what they get to do, so they're not necessarily strapped or bound by Southeast DC. They can decide, I'm gonna leave and come back because I can, and not I have to stay here because I have no other choice of what else to do. So I hope that they take everything that we give them and put all aspects forward so that they can win, so that they can grow and, again, show folks that they're here. Just as smart, just as talented, and just as able as the next person.
Learn more about DC Bold Performance Schools at www.dcboldschools.org. Bold Schools is an initiative of Empower K-12. Thank you to the schools, leaders, staff, and students who spent time sharing their views on their success.